Alright, so you could have seen that we went on the boat. Actually, maybe I want to walk more that way. Nah, let's walk that way, yeah. Because I was just following these people. Yeah, or do we? Because I do have an approximate location on where Noord Park is. But the problem, I want to also walk that way, and I don't think that it's that way. Let's go that way, fuck it. And then we're just gonna do it like this, which is also fine. I've just checked my smartwatch. It said that I walked 9,000 steps already, within a span of 1.5 hours. It's pretty nice. I mean, I haven't been walking fast, I haven't been walking slow, I've just been walking. But yeah, we're now in a more rural area. How the fuck do you guys pronounce that? Rural. Something like that. But yeah, lots of coverage on these buildings. I don't know what's happening over here. Maybe it has something to do with asbestos. I mean, the chances definitely there. Maybe there was a sign of, don't enter, this building contains asbestos. I suppose it is, and it keeps being Amsterdam, so asbestos is one thing that is definitely getting used. Well, not anymore obviously, but definitely getting used as in, it was used, just like every other country. And yeah, all trees, just very peaceful, very calm. Though there's obviously the risk that if there's someone and they do want to take my phone, that risk is always there, even in a public area. But yeah, well, I suppose we just have to watch out a little bit for that. And well, don't fucking tring at me. I was already fucking walking across. Come on. It might have not been a way of might have not been a way that I was able to walk. I was on the crosswalk, but like I was already off it and she still tringed, and then I was like, what the fuck. Yeah, lovely. So now we're over here. I mean, that does look like a more forested area, but at the same time buildings. Well, over there I definitely see buildings. Over there I also see buildings, but it also looks like a bushy area. So I don't know, we'll probably see a sign, right? And if not, then not. Then we now are walking even further away from where we first came. I mean, I still have to walk all the way back. This is already gonna take me more than 10,000 steps back. Fuck. Maybe I do have to find a way where there's a bit quicker to go back. Or I have to call someone who picks me up. That's also a possibility. Yeah, and I'll just walk back. I think that'll be nice to just walk back. Then at least I got my steps in. And for me, it's right now vacation. So, I that leg that hurts. I don't really care about that. Because then eventually I just go say like, yeah, then I can record. Then I just have a better thing to record, That's also true. Then I can record easier, better, and that's also very valuable. Hello. Or don't say nothing, you prick. Some people, I don't always say hello to people. Only kind of do it when walking, next to them or across them, to say it like that. Because then I do want to make sure to, yeah. And then I can just make sure, like, in populated areas I don't do it. In areas like these where not a lot of people walk, I do it. Yeah, then if people don't say hello back, yeah, it's just, I suppose it's the youth of today. Or it's because I'm filming. Yeah, it's not. because even when I'm walking in my own town, people also don't say it, and I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? I mean, more people say it in my town than over here, though. Yeah. I mean, there have been a few off-camera times where I did also say hello, but now I thought like, yeah, I'm already filming. I'm filming the other way. It's not such a dense area. Fuck it, just say hello. You know, just a little civilization. Look at that view, but view instead. Holy fuck, ladies and gentlemen, isn't that lovely? Doesn't that look good? And if I look at that, then we're coming closer to the park, supposedly, maybe. Let's see, over there, you can safely cross. Always watch a few extra times for crossing. Over there, so we can cross over here. Then we go on this little path, and then at least we're on the walking path. He isn't really following me, he's just going his own way. Very good. Oh, there has been a tree cut down over here. Oh, lovely. I mean, I don't know if this is the path that I'm supposed to be walking. I mean, yes, on the other hand, no. Well, who knows? I suppose a amount of trees just has been cut over here, probably. But, you never know. And you know, when I also always say hello, when people look at me, then I tend to always say hello, just to make a little bit of connection. That is fine, you know. I suppose it's very important to do that. Electric bikes. You would think that in Amsterdam you wouldn't need one, because everything is pretty close. I mean, I'm walking across the whole Amsterdam right now, so yeah, you know, why would you need an electric bike? Just pedal with your feet. I'm also just walking with my feet, because I can't walk with my toes. I mean, practically, I suppose I can. More houses. And they're still very busy. Hard-working guys, hard-working, and very good. Over there, you do have another bridge, and just a whole floor. My phone is recharging nicely though. That's something I'm very happy with. Wow, what a work. All the way up in the air. You can't really see it. But yeah, now you can. Wow. I always admire that work. But look, in that maintenance and building I ain't working in that branch. I mean in the branch I'm working, but not in that part. Jesus, way too hard to work. Nah, I'm not shy of a little work. But yeah. Bouwwatch.com. Being protected very nicely, I suppose. Is that a whole being built? I suppose so. Kind of looks like it. Maybe. I mean, there's always a problem in Amsterdam with parking, so it would be definitely very good to have that. We can cross safely. Because here is a fence that I can't walk anymore. The Craftpoort. Craft, as in Johan Craft? Maybe, I don't know. But cross paths over here. Let's go. You can only drive 30 on these streets. Well, that what he drove wasn't 30. Yeah. There, monuments, I suppose. Does this say anything? Pigeons. It says pigeons. Europeans gather together. Because this is a, yeah. Now let's genuinely just see what this is all about. I suppose it's women into women or a man into women kissing while in the air with pigeons. Look at them. 1936, 1939, no passaran. Aan de Nederlandse mannen en vrouwen die in een Spaanse burgeroorlog meevochten en sneuvelden in de strijd tegen de fascisme. Hun houding van werkzaamheid en verzet blijft een waarschuwing tegen iedere vorm van fascisme voor mensen van vandaag. The English translation, the Dutch men and women who fought in the Spanish war and that died over there against fascism. They will inhouding van werkzaamheid. Their holding of I don't know, and resistance keeps keeps a warning against every form of fascism for people of today. So let's be a fascist, and we do hear that pretty often lately, that all people are fascists and stuff like that. But the unfortunate problem with that is that most people don't even know what fascists really are, who fascists really are, what fascists really are, and most people are just screaming and more screaming, and what the words that come out of them, not a lot of words but no meaning, and that's a very unfortunate thing, that people don't try to educate themselves anymore on all these different terms and just scream them out loud because they heard like, oh, that's the enemy, so let's just call everybody that is against me a fascist, you know. It's definitely, where has the world gone to, ladies and gentlemen? It has gone to a place where, yeah, I don't know. It is at least not a good change. It's definitely not a good change. And you know what? I'm walking here, but I'm right now thinking that I'm then walking too far. I think it's time to head back. Before that though, I will definitely go. Oh, the wind is now against me. Oh Lord. So this is gonna be even a bigger strain for my feet or my legs. I'm already feeling the pain a little bit, but hey, you know, I'm just going and walking, and then I'll get a little bit of Google Maps, so maybe I can get a better route, hopefully. And then when I have that better route, then I'm just going to walk back towards the shop, because yeah, if my car is done, and I don't want to wait way too long for that to be, you know. Otherwise I'll have to pay. Hello.
Hi.
Otherwise I'll have to go pay some, yeah, parking fee, you know, for them, because they're waiting too long. Yeah, well, I'll go watch right now.